Y'all, today's video is going to be so much fun because it's going to be all about you. That's right. I am sharing your comments, advice that you've all written in about the cleaning hacks for seniors. A little Q&A as well. It's going to be fun. So let's just dive in. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. Thank you enough for all your beautiful comments, your advice, which I'm going to share today, your tips, which I'm going to share today, and encouragement and support. I couldn't be more blessed to have such a beautiful community. Okay, so first up, several people suggested that you invest in one of those RoboVacs, those little round little robot things that go around and vacuum for you. There's several different kind of brands. There's my clock. But the reason I didn't mention that in either one of the cleaning hacks videos is because I am trying to keep this budget friendly. Of course, that's a great idea to do that if you have the means to do so. Many of y'all, like me, are on a fixed income. Another one was a Shark self-cleaning vac. That sounds pretty good to me. It cleans itself. I'm all about that, so look into that. The other thing for cleaning hacks was I've had several pillowcase tips. One was to clean the ceiling fans. One lady said that she puts the pillowcase on the blade and then slides it off like this and then shakes it because then all the dirt and lint goes into the pillowcase. I thought that was good. If you have a ceiling fan like I do that you can reach, we don't have super high ceilings, and I know a lot of y'all have really high ceilings. So that's a great tip. Yeah, okay. Here's another pillowcase thing. I showed y'all the angle broom. I said put a cloth or a towel and tape it on to the angle broom and use it for your ceilings and walls and things. But I think this tip is even a better idea. Put a pillowcase on it, and then it doesn't take hardly anything to do. You don't have to sit there and anchor the towel and all that. So that's a great tip too. Another lady suggested the O-Cedar mop. I don't have an O-Cedar mop. I don't even know what they cost, but she said that has helped her tremendously. I believe she had arthritis, so you might look into that. Another lady mentioned she uses a push broom to clean the tiles in her bathroom and the showers and everything. Apparently she could get more push. I guess that's why they call it the push broom. But she got more pressure and so forth. Y'all, this was an interesting one. Somebody suggested that they use alcohol to clean their countertops with. It disinfects, just regular rubbing alcohol, and it leaves no residue, they said. Now, I have not tried this, but that sounds interesting. Very interesting. I might think on that one. Hey, another great one was shaving cream to clean your shower. See, now, I didn't even know shaving cream had any kind of cleaning agents in it, but hey, what do I know? I'm going to try it. Now, I would think you'd want to go to the Dollar Tree or somewhere where you can get cheap shaving cream. I don't think it matters what brand. But this lady raved about how easy it was, and you spray it in your shower and you take your angle broom or whatever you use. Yeah, I don't know. Give it a try. Someone asked about cleaning around their toilets. I did demonstrate the best way to do that. This lady apparently literally couldn't hardly bend over at all or stoop or anything. And she wanted something to clean the base of the toilet, not just the floor around, and then go around behind and all the things. And I think a basic string mop is the best for that. And you can look in that video that was the cleaning hacks that I got at the Dollar Tree, that haul one I did. I think you can see that. Yeah, so I think all that was interesting. Some lady came up with a great idea about your food scraps. I have a small kitchen garbage can because I can't handle a big one, and I don't like food sitting around. We are in the country, and we don't have a disposal. It's a septic tank, and I live in Florida. Y'all, we got critters down here. So I don't like food to sit around. This lady said she put all her food scraps for the day in a Ziploc, and at the end of the day, threw them in the freezer. And then when it was time for garbage pickup, she just pulled them all out and threw them out in her garbage can. No food scraps were out in her house. And she said, I greatly minimized critters. So I may give that a shot as well. Of course, a lot of y'all said feed your chickens with your food scraps. Listen, if I had some chickens, true enough, I would do that. I would give them that. I don't have any chickens. Composting was another good tip if it's something you like to do and have the availability to do it and so forth. One lady says she loves the Dollar Tree a la carte build-a-tool like a Build-A-Bear that we talked about in that second senior hacks cleaning video I did. And she says she goes on ahead, since they're only $1.25, she gets those string mop heads. She buys 5 or 6 of them. And she uses one, and then after about a couple weeks or whatever, she ditches it and uses another one. And she doesn't have to bother with cleaning it and all that. So, yeah, that's a thought. $1.25 for a mop head, that's a thought. That's a thought. You have to think about all the things that you can do to function better, make you productive, and help you out with as least pain as possible. So I applaud anybody's ideas. Okay, I want you to know I hardly ever get any negative comments on occasion, and I wanted to address one in particular. Y'all, I don't know what happened, but I really riled up some people with Pine Sol. I don't think I'll ever mention Pine Sol in any of my videos ever again. I didn't realize there was so much anger against Pine Sol, especially the smell. I don't know. But that was funny to me. And then yesterday, somebody said, I love Pine Sol. And I was like, woohoo! Listen, I don't care what you use. I don't care what you use. I'm just telling you what I do. But I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I have several other questions. I'm going to be doing some videos on some of those coming up. So one person wanted to know what was my exercise routine for all the autoimmune issues that I have. I have 6 autoimmune issues. I did 2 videos on fibromyalgia and stretches for fibromyalgia, particularly arthritis, but it's for any muscle and joint disorder that you might have. I also did a video on how I've managed and dealt with fibromyalgia for 40 years. I'm going to put the links to those videos in the description box below. While I'm on the subject of my autoimmune things, I did have a comment that I need to address, and it was that they were very annoyed, or whatever the word is, about my gravelly voice. One of my autoimmune issues is called Sjogren's syndrome, and one of the symptoms of it is a very dry mouth, dry eyes, dry skin, and being honest, I can't do anything about it. And I don't have saliva like everybody else, so it makes my voice sound that way. And this is about as good as it'll ever be. So if that's distracting, I do apologize for that, but I do want you to know there's not a thing in the world that I can do about that right now. Okay, so I have had some questions about the faith-based playlist that I have that is specifically faith-based. The playlist on Pray With Me, A Scripture for You, the series on how to pray, all of that. And someone's interested in hearing my testimony and about devotionals and so forth. And I will be addressing that in future videos. But I really thank you for watching those, because that's my heart. Y'all, my faith jumps out throughout anything I do. So but those are specifically faith-based, as they call them. Listen, y'all, I've had a great time doing this. Keep those comments coming. Listen, y'all be blessed today. Find something to smile about. Keep being productive. And I will see you next time. Bye now.